Will it not work because you're on
recording?
Is it?
We're live.
We're good.
I see it in the corner. Yeah.
Yay! We did it. Teamwork.
Trial and error. Yay. Okay, let's get to it, you guys. So, okay, Kayla and I were talking before this, and I think she had a really, really good idea to, she had a really good idea to upgrade this to, for anybody to go watch the recording. You know, like I said, we're growing as a team and flourishing so much individually. And also, like, I'm also going to start having you guys come on here, like one by, like maybe two at once, or just featuring you guys one at a time, or two of you, or however I want to do it for that week. So next Sunday, I'm going to have you guys hop on with me, and it's going to be a topic that I choose. Well, that's basically topic. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk together. I'm going to send you a message when you're on, and we're going to talk about like what it is that you want to talk about and what it is that you want to share about, because each of the things you guys have been through are all different. We all have different journeys. We all have different things that we've overcome. And I just want to get your all's feedback, and that would be a great, great idea. Yeah. So Em has done this plenty of times with her team, her downline. She's featured them on, and I think that it was a very inspiring and a very good outlet for people to see that we are in all seasons in our business. All of us are in different seasons, and we all go through things, and none of us are alone when we feel defeated, when we feel like we're not seeing the results that we want, when we feel like we're not equipped, when we're not enough. We have all been there individually. And I think when you hear each person's experience, I think it's just such a great thing for you guys to see. So I think that's where we're going to start. So I'm so excited, you guys. I'm putting some chapstick on because I'm like so dry. But okay, so Sundays, there is a planning Zoom at 11:30 with Christina Tanney. It's a very helpful training. So if you don't have that ID number, or if you don't know about it, that is on Sundays at 11:30 on Lindsay's ID number. I believe. I think it's on Lindsay's ID number. And so I think it's really, really good that you guys can hop on there, that I can hop on there. It's for all the team to come together to plan their week and really get intentional with your business. And I like to use this Zoom as well to just kind of let you guys breathe a minute, let loose, recommit, realign, and reset to your week. And right now we're at the end of the month, and I know this Sunday might look, for me, it's going to look a little different. My planning is going to look a little different because right now I'm in a season towards the end of this month. Right now I'm just in that moment where I'm very focused. I've been very focused this month, and I really want to wrap every content and everything that I've shared in this month into one. So I have a big announcement coming. I'm really sharing my passion, and I'm really giving people a shot of hope when I am sharing this business, because I'm sharing it the way I feel is good. So that's what I want to talk about tonight, you guys, is do you feel good when you share about this business? Does it make you feel like you're like overthinking it? Or are you telling yourself, well, this didn't happen, or maybe I should, whatever is going through your head, I want you guys to really think about would you say this if you weren't a part of Lavelle, right? That's what I think about when I was going the first few months in this business. I would say that I showed up to try to be that network marketing image, you guys. I thought there was an image to how you had to look, right? That you had to have the pretty social media, that you had to have this, and that you had to have that. And Lynn says it all the time. The best thing that she did was be herself. The best thing that she did was be herself. There is no image. And you have to fill your cup in the morning or in the night, sometime in your day. You have to fill your cup. For me, it's convenient in the morning. I have to set my tone for the day in the morning so that I can so that I can share and pour into other people on my social media, so that I can be me, you guys. It's really hard though, because you can get off track and out of your lane and looking at other things. Stay in your lane, guys. Staying in your own lane has come with time for me. I used to not do that. And now I have been so aware that I bring it back to the basics when I start to look left and look right. You have 3 simple steps to talk about. You have a community that's linked arms with you. That's all you have. Like, that is powerful in itself. And there is a reason, you guys, that we don't have scripts, right? There is a reason every single leader that has been here for over 2 years is still here, right? Because this company has touched them in a way, and their enroller has connected with them in a way that has made them grow and their business, just become so successful just in the small amount of time they've been here. So even 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years in this industry is still baby years, you guys. So growth is what you need to be successful. You've got to be open to growing and being open to working on your mindset every day in some way. Some days I don't do it. Some days I don't do a podcast or something, but I will make sure I am filling my cup in some way. That might be just time with God. That's okay for me for that day, right? I'll have 30 minutes in the morning, just everything that I need. Sometimes I'll read my book. It doesn't have to be one specific thing every day, just something that makes you full, right? Because when we wake up in the morning, we do our 3 steps, we know we feel good. We know we've got that energy and we're starting to get started in our day. So like, what is it in your routine that you're going to maybe take out in the morning or put in the morning that's going to make your cup full? Every promoter, you guys, that joins you because they trust you, right? Every person that is enrolling through you is doing it because they connected with you. They trust you. They're not joining you because of Lavelle. They're not joining you because of the 3 steps. They're not joining you because of the comp plan and how amazing it is. They're joining you because they saw you and said, I can do that. I connect with her. I want what she has, right? So that's huge. And you always, guys, when you bring people on, I want you to ask them their why. Know their why. Know why they're here, and let them duplicate that down to people that they bring in, right? Our systems, they're flame, right? They're there, they're great. But when you have that one-on-one with them, that is so big. That is how you guys are just going to just completely change everything. I swear, they are so amazing one-on-ones. And just get established with them, guys. And even though we're in sales, you have heard Katie say this, and she's always said it. It shouldn't feel like sales to us. It shouldn't feel that way, because you have to, people will buy you before they will the products, right? So when you are in a service mindset and you are in the business of serving people and helping them think of a solution to their problem, and I've got the solution that will help you because of X, Y, and Z, it's helped me. That is what service mindset is, right? Versus a sales mindset. We've got the bonuses, we've got the best comp plan, we've got all the things that are there and designed to help us win. But at the end of the day, the service and the heart that is behind your business is what's going to help you succeed, and it's what's going to make you run. It's so important. So share with your heart, guys. Like, some days, batch your posts if you need to, if you're busy, but some days I will make a post that's pulling on heartstrings in my Facebook, because I'm a very emotionally driven person. I know when I attach that emotion to my post, somebody's going to see that and be like, damn, that was inspiring. Then some days I'm going to share about the comp plan and be very bold about this vehicle we're in that's going to take them to that next level in their life. Some days I'm just like, straight up, this is it. Like, let's go, right? And other days it's me. Other days I'm sharing Lincoln. Other days I'm just sharing other things, a part of me. So batch your posts out and make sure every single post is not about the business or 3 steps. You do want them in there, period. You do want to sprinkle it in, but I want you guys to switch it up with your posts. Like, know if it's going to be inspirational or if it's going to be informational. Like those two categories are key. You're going to post inspiration. It's going to be something of where you were struggling before and where you're going, right? That's very inspirational, or a quote that stood out to you. Guys, when you talk about struggle, that's where people connect. And then what has been your solution, right? What has been your solution since you've struggled, and what's happened since you've become a promoter, since you've become with LaBelle, right? That's really big. And know your product story too. So that was just a little bit about the business and a little bit about whatever. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I have some notes, but guys, the product story is huge and it will always be the same. Sometimes you might use different wording and change it up sometimes, but your product story is yours and you own it and you share it, right? So before these 3 steps, where were you? Where were you? And write it out if you have to, or take a mental note, put it in the note section in your phone, and know how you felt as a mom, as a sister, or as a daughter, or whatever role you play. How did you feel physically and emotionally? All of that. Get raw with yourself and think about where you were before. And now, where are you now with the 3 steps? What has it done for you? You know, what's your favorite part about it? What's your favorite shake? You know, and share those things in some way. And for me, I've gotten so familiar with my product story. It's always been the same since day one. Everybody that is on my social media now knows that. And then the new faces, as I'm adding to my network, as I'm connecting with new people, as new eyes are coming into my page, are going to see, okay, that's why you never stop sharing it, because new faces, when you're adding to your network, they're going to see it. It may seem repetitive and it may seem like you're doing it over and over and over, but that consistency is where your business will flourish. I'm telling you guys. And the new eyes and the new people, that is so, so important. You guys know I've set a non-negotiable for adding 30 people a day to my network, and I'm going to bump it up. And that's something I'm going to do this work on this week. So see how I'm like changing it up. You guys see in my routine, like in my IPAs, I'm going to switch it up and add more people, right? I'm going to switch it up this week and talk a little bit about other things. Got some of my week planned out, not all of it. I'm kind of slacking today, but have fun with planning your content and have fun with sharing it, because I don't want you guys to run dry and feel like you're not getting, like you're running in circles constantly, because what Lynn said was, we don't want you to become Thrive. That is so important, you guys, because I was so wrapped up in the ranks and the team and the company for so long, you guys. And I didn't even get product credit for like 6 months. Like I wasn't doing nothing. I was so caught up in everything about Thrive and just so many things that didn't matter. It did not matter. Those things don't even cross my mind today. So like, share the success stories of other people, you guys, and have fun with your business. I want you guys to just refresh your why, refresh your mindset on what this business has done for you, right? Don't lose sight of it, because that's the biggest thing, guys. Your why, it should make you cry. I said that the other day on Leanna's live. I said, crying is a good thing when you think about your why. It's so good, because that means your heart is in it. That means that's what's going to get you out of bed in the morning when you want to press that snooze button, right? So like, for an example, somebody messaged me, I'm not going to call them out, but they're like, this is going to help me renovate my home when I hit this 12K bonus. And I was like, girl, that's going to be amazing. Like that right there is what's going to get you out of bed in the morning. You think about that when you want to get up, when you don't want to work your business, when you don't want to add to your network, when you don't want to do mindset and self-development, you think about that renovation, what it will look like and how it will make you feel and how accomplished you're going to be when you finally hit that bonus, you know? So think about all of that, guys. When you start getting tied up in Thrive, or bonus and what this person is doing and why this isn't happening with me, think about that why. Get yourself trained to think about your why, guys, because there was months where I forgot about mine. Months. And now I have been in the like it's a habitual thing now. Like I look at my dream board, I look at my goals, I look at my why. And those I ams, those are things are so important. It's, what is it, 21 days to create a habit? Do that for 21 days and tell me that it will not change your mindset, guys. And staying in your lane is so big. Let's see. You have the solution to what people are looking for instead of a sales mindset, right? Like numbers and sales and this, you have the solution to what people are looking for, right? Because of what it's done for you. You were in the struggle, you were in the trenches, how you felt. Now you've got the solution, sis, because of what it's done. People buy people, right? They don't buy products. People buy solutions. Bob Helix says it best. He said people buy solutions to their problems. They don't buy products, right? So 3 steps, premium grade nutrition. That is our holy grail. I say that all the time. That's amazing, right? So we can talk about the B12. We can talk about the most part. We can talk about how amazing it is. But what has it done for you? You know? What is it? I mean, it's sometimes people need ingredients and they're green, detail oriented, and they want the PDF. That's cool. That is totally fine. But the experience that you've had on these 3 steps is what you guys want to get familiar with talking about. You know, I'm doing what I'm doing is on the vision, and why I'm doing what I'm doing is the imposter mentality. See, that imposter syndrome, like I didn't even know what that was 6 months ago. No idea. So you see that now, you're calling yourself out now, Claudia. That's awareness, babe. You know that. See, that's the thing. Y'all come to me like about 3 seconds before. Y'all will come to me and you're like, this. It'll be a voice clip or 2. And at the end of that voice clip, you're like, I know what I need to do. I know I got this. This is this and this. You just figured it out. You just need to get it out. You just needed to talk about it. You just needed to hear yourself say those things. And then you're like, well, I got this. So that's a good thing. Y'all, I'm telling you, I went on the retreat with Katie last year, and the girls, there were so many girls there. And one of the girls, she's amazing. She was talking about how she would talk in the shower, washing her hair, talk in the shower about how the conversations she would have with people. She would get herself into the habit of talking about her experience on the 3 steps, talking about her why, talking about comp plan and business things and stuff like that, just to get her in the routine of it. The more you guys talk about it, and the more that you guys are familiar with where you're going and why you're doing it and what it's done for you, you're good. That's service, right? Yes. Y'all are so good at awareness, like every one of you guys. It's because of where you started, the day you started. You are not that same person. You are not the same person because you're working your business, and part of working your business is self-development. And that self-development with the paycheck, it is the biggest thing I could ever say. And it makes you excited, guys, doesn't it? Like after you hear a good podcast or you do your personal development, you're like, okay, I've got this. That's why it is so imperative to start flipping the script and working on your minds and changing the way you talk to yourself, changing the way you think. And it will not happen in 24 hours. It will not happen very, very quickly. It's just the process. Fall in love with the process of growing, right? And a couple more things. So when you're creating content and when you're posting and when you're sharing, how much easier would life be for someone if they had you as a leader? If they had you to look up to? If they had the 3 steps? How much easier would life be on somebody if they had that, right? Freaking amazing. To me, if somebody had what we had right now that's outside of our tribe, that is praying for a breakthrough, they are praying for an answer, and they're on their knees and they're desperate, what we have is what they need, you know? So that's what I think about when I make those posts, right? Or when I'm in a conversation, I'm like, girl, you need this because what's happened with me. get used to telling your story and sharing your experience on these 3 steps, your experience here on these work with me's, on these trainings, and what lights your fire. So there's one more thing, and then I want to hop off, guys. I don't even really know if this is relevant. Okay, yes, Erica. Yes, girl, you got this. Exactly. You tell yourself that because you've gotten in the routine of it, and you hear how these other leaders, right? You hear how these leaders are getting through it, how they're persevering. And when you see that what they have, you want what they have, so you do what they do. You know, it's not a race, it's a journey. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I love how you said in the March Madness how if you don't hit these bonuses, it's okay. It is okay. It is simply okay. Like, it's okay. Like, and it is. And you helped me. And I was like, dang, everything's going to work out. The world is not going to end. So I love that. Like, it's so much about the journey. So much about the journey. I'm going to get a boomerang and I'm going to tell you guys the story I had with the conversation the other day with you guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I love you guys. Okay. So
Wait, I've got to get one too.
Okay. Get your stuff. Yeah. Show the community. Show the community.
All right, ready? Okay. We're good.
Okay. You
We're
got
good.
it.
Got it.
Okay. I listened to a podcast and my internet's unstable. Am I frozen? Okay. So this podcast was talking about, he was interviewing this entrepreneur. She was in network marketing, and she said that she makes about 90,000 to 100,000 a month in sales. So she's technically like an 80K or 200K leader here. So I'm just trying to give you perspective of where she's at in her business. And she was talking about how she had people walk away from her business and it crumbled. And she had to rebuild leaders that were sustainable. She had to not teach them, but lead them by walking in how she talked to. She said it took so much work and it was so hard to start back over, and how she really had a rough start in the beginning and she just had all of her cold market, no supporters, no friends to order from her. And she was just really talking about how even at zero, if you build to the top of this company, guys, as a 200K, and every single leader and every single promoter walked away, what would you do? What would you do? I want you to think of that mindset. I want you to think, I would rebuild 2 times faster because of this industry, because of this business, right? People walking away, people saying no, people not understanding. That's okay. Courtney Glaser says it best. I got to go. G2G. Like, I am on a mission, right? I'm here to serve. And if you want to walk away, that's on you. And Lindsay even says it today. There are people that have walked away that would be having a 200,000 bonus today. So don't let that be you guys. And just remember that the mind is so powerful, y'all, so powerful, you know. And I had a conversation. I'm going to say this last thing. I had a conversation. Yes, Amber, we tag you. I don't know your Instagram. Maybe one of the girls will. Okay, let's go. I was in a conversation with this girl the other day. Guys, I don't want to tell you the big announcement tomorrow, but I'm not going to say it. But y'all kind of know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I'm like, okay.
Just moving out.
Y'all are going to see. But this girl was messaging me and she was like, I can't do what you do because I don't have any friends. Nobody would buy from me. But good luck on your business. And it was a really sweet message. And I was like, okay. And I was like, girl, I have no friends. I have no friends. Here, let me get on the voice clip because it was pulling on my heart. I don't even know if she read it, but I told her, like, you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have this before you start a business. You don't have to make sure you do this decision and then this. Let your people know that they come as they are. Come scared, come in debt, come 60-hour work week, whatever your situation is, come as you are now, because there is no time. There is no time, especially with this business or the bonus guys that are on the line. The urgency of whenever I talk to people is so big because I tell them, I'm like, right now, it's a very important time because bonus season is ending and less than 35 days. And that is going to change your life. And that's what we're going to work towards. And I kind of give them that affirmation, but I also let them know that you just don't have to have it figured out. You don't. And I share my experience. And I'm not going to go into it because I'll tell the announcement, but I shared my experience about that. So I was just like, girl, I just did this and nobody was with me. I had nobody. So it's like, I'm a single mom. I live with my 80-year-old grandma. I was like, the people that are important in my life today are because of this community. I said, it's a virtual camaraderie with these women that I get to witness every day, linked arms with these girls, and they're the best friendships you could ever have. I was like, girl, you make friends when you come into this. So, loosen up this week, guys. Don't be so tense. Don't be hard on yourself. I don't care where your volume is. I don't care. I do not care. So much can happen. So much. Every day I say that to myself. So you are in control, guys, of your business. You are in control of where you want it to go. Tough love, but it's true. And I'm always here to pour into you guys. Always here for a one-on-one, a reminder. You have sideline sisters that are so loving and giving. We're all here in this together. So you all, I hope you guys have. Yes. Yes. Leanna said I'll be 4K by the end of next month. You'll be 4K by the end of this month. Yeah, look at that. Yes. That's the thing. Like, okay, next week or another time, I'm going to talk all about manifestation. I haven't done that. Y'all, this book, let me show you. I'm sure y'all have seen it.
Get out of there.
Get this book. Get this book from Amanda Francis. Rich as fuck. It is a cuss word. But it's not very, she doesn't cuss throughout it. And it's not very like hard on you or brash. It's very relatable and it's simple. And she had a family that was low class. She was raised in a home where her parents told her money don't grow on trees, right? That girl or that neighbor has so much money, they don't know what to do with, right? And here at the bottom, more money than you know what to do with, on her book that she's written because of the mindset she has given herself, right? Because of the belief that she has had, that she sets the tone and the frequency for what she attracts in her life. Everything is at a frequency. And the vibe that you give off is what you're going to receive. You have to be open and available to receiving a new energy when you realize your capability and you're wildly capable, like just because you are. It doesn't matter about your past. It doesn't matter about what your family said or what you learned 10 years ago about money, right? It is just so powerful. That was kind of like a little preface. Maybe it didn't explain it very well because I can't explain shit. That was a really good book. I'm on like the 10th chapter. Okay, son. He's got the toothpaste. Lord Jesus. Okay. I'm going to go brush his teeth. And I love you guys. Lean on each other. Lean on me. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Y'all message me for anything. Claudia.